Goddamn. Apparently people on the forums have an excruciatingly hard time reading at a 9th grade reading level. Because recently, I put up a post, not really too elaborate, not really too complex, not really too verbose, if you will. But apparently, these motherfuckers cannot read it. Sure, it might be because it's in Comic Sans. However, how fucking ever, this is not that hard to really read. Like, is it really that hard to understand? Like, I'm just trying to think, like, how is it hard to understand? Like, it's easy for me to understand because I know the logical thought process that brought me to actually say these words. However, it is not like what I am saying requires a fucking thesaurus, Google definitions, and some, like, third world translator. Like, let's take a look at this, chat. Is my display capture not working right now? I was gonna say, you better be fucking working. I pay for you to work. Not really. OBS is free. Here we go. So here we go. We got a little post here. Nothing too grand. Nothing too laborious here. Recently, I've started to pick up crossout again after a few months away. One thing I've noticed since being back is the heavy meta around explosive type weapons. This would be things such as wasps, crickets, tsunamis, typhoons, scorpions, pulsars, etc. It's so predominant that nearly every game I play nowadays is nearly 50 to 90% explosive weapons, hardly any love for machine guns, shotguns other than gobs, autocannons, etc. It's pretty easy to see why they are so good. And then to give a bunch of reasons here: high damage to strip weapons easily, can peek, hiding from others' damage, which is not very easy to do on machine guns because you can't really do high damage and peek. High hit points for some weapons, such as cannons, like the little boy, for example, has like some 430 HP, which, if you go up to executioners, tsunamis, typhoons, they have a lot of HP. Or if you go up to a mammoth even, that bad boy, it's like, what, 1,000 HP? Thing's heavy. Weak durability in other parts, such as machine guns, which is true for all machine guns. Literally the best machine gun in the game that costs 22,000 coins or more has only 340 HP. A little boy has more HP than a Punisher. Sure, Punisher may have more damage and a nicer perk. However, 2 little boys, 2 judges, 2 Avenger shots could probably strip that thing, especially if you have like a Heartbeat Cab or a Icebox or anything of the sorts. So let's see, and often cripple and take huge chunks of armor with every hit. Pretty obvious, large explosion radius, a lot of damage, pretty easy to take off large chunks of armor. There's pretty much no way many other weapons in this game can really compete with this. Take a machine gun build against a wasp build, and the wasp will strip the gunner within the first 2 volleys. Even the best machine gun, the Punisher, which costs 22k, only has 340 durability. A wasp, with reasonable accuracy, could take that off easily. I know you can try to make a nest around your weapons, but some of these things are a little too big to be armored within reasonable parameters. For example, aspects. Can't really build around that as well as, say, as a Typhoon. Can you please get some love for the other 80% of weapons in this game? And then I get comments later on down in this post that are like, my eyes are bleeding, why this layout? Horrible, I have no idea what the heck you want to say with the signs, which I don't even know what the fuck the signs is. And then there's something about readability score being negative 9,000, which then just takes us to a website, which then just, like, basically plops in your text, and it's just like, let's see how readable it is. And, like, I don't see a negative 9,000 score, but literally, reading ease of, what, 63? I mean, you needed an approximate grade level of a 9th grade reading level, which is entry high school, and, like, barely you can get away with this reading this at a junior high. And I guarantee you most people could read that, because I guarantee you this average reading score is brought down by a lot of very unfortunate people in these special eds classes. But damn, really, is it that hard? Is it that hard to read this shit? Or are people literally just complaining to complain because they hate Comic Sans that much? I effing understand. No, I don't. No, I fucking don't. You can see why the English forms is absolutely useless. Absolutely useless. when you get some absolutely brain-terrific posts like that, you can see why a solid, like, 3 people actually interact with the forums then. Gosh darn. Gosh darn. Ooh. On sale again. This thing's always on sale for 22 bucks. In fact, this thing used to be 25 bucks. They raised it up to 30 and then chopped it down to 22. I see what you're doing, you little fuckers. Okay. They're pulling out some Fallout 4-esque shit here. Literally, didn't this thing used to be 25 bucks? Like, I swear. This thing used to be 25 bucks. Sale, but not sale. I'm gonna send it off to the Discord for analysis here. I gotta see whether or not these people actually know here. Let's see. What do they understand here? Didn't this pack originally cost some 25 USD? Did they just spike the price and put it on sale to try and gain more, or rather, did they try to spike the price and put it on sale to try and sell more? I'm like 90% sure it was originally $25. If it's $30, they're in crack. Because 30 bucks for this shenanigans is not even remotely close. Not to mention that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this thing, with all the packs, costs 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah! Literally 30 bucks is for the whole thing. So literally this pack doesn't make any sense other than just making it easier to purchase them all. Fuck. Their marketing strategy is not very subtle. I mean, the only reason why people are not buying that is because they're not $1 a piece or $5 a piece for an item that no one really uses, and they kind of look like trash, to be honest. I mean, these are nothing like the old CK skins that like the Asian variety. Like skins in crossout. Like you gotta see these skins that they had. Like they were legit sick. Okay, now they're just telling you, okay, is there, like, I just need, like, a paste bin of just, like, all the text files here that actually look like them. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-do. Did they not actually show the skins here? And let's see. Yeah, so this crossout wiki is covered in effing advertisements. That's obnoxious, but believe me, there used to be like this Asian variety skin you could get for the Reaper, and the thing honestly looked absolutely ballin'. It had glowing eyes all over its spikes throughout it. Very Asian inspired, but absolutely stunning. It also was like one of the rarest skins to get in the game. It cost like $21,000 to get. Or rather, I think someone spent nearly $100,000 on it. I mean, it was something you didn't get unless you had an insane amount of luck or an insane amount of money. God damn. I don't understand how people actually managed to do it. But I mean, the thing is, too, it was just really, really hard to actually make those crates because they were like some $700 a piece. Like, they were outrageously expensive. And the usual skin you would get would be like 30 bucks. Or sorry, no. The average white tier skin you'd get from those crates would be like 200 or 30 bucks, but the crate costs 250. So in about 90% of your circumstances, you'd be losing money. Interesting, is that thing not called a Christmas tree? What is it called? It's a beautiful tree. The fabulous tree. See, skull pipes still somehow popular, even though there's 38 of those truckers. Let's see. Wasted my time making a few of them. Made my money off them, but damn, they ugly. I mean, they only fit in with very particular Halloween builds because no one else really has that gothic style architecture to any of their cars. Makes absolutely no sense to have them on there. Alright. These boys are a little bit more powerful than me. But I ain't too worried about it. I think Steven's locked onto that dude. The Magnus with the Magnum Dong. Here we go. Beautiful. And look at that. Is it a board dude? Ooh. Okay, for a second I was like, shit, did the Goliath dude already get fucked? But no, he's fine. That actually may have fucked the dude over. Because literally one toe was fine. He just got flung like a damn bean. Jesus. Like, does anyone remember like those mighty beans? We can't have any of that now, can we? By all means, feel free to turn around and shoot me. Because you won't be able to move me. I weigh too much. Especially if you hit me head on. Yeah. See, I'm not a growl build. I actually weigh something. Ooh, and you're having a hard time aiming too, aren't you? I say, literally, if that dude just stood there and watched me, he probably could have taken off one of the guns. You're fucking lucky. I can't see him. And honestly, maybe I should get an aura for people like that. I feel like that would honestly probably help me out considerably. Ooh, we're gonna put the aura. I'd probably put the aura on top, to be honest. Yeah, what's up there? How you doing? Just gotta make sure to spread that damage evenly. There we go. And I said that's like one of the few times I actually can kill those damn hovers. Because usually that Colossus engine and whatever armor they have up front can absorb so much damage. Especially if they have a bumper on there. Because hovers just hover at around like the perfect height for me to be cock-blocked by all of their guns. Or rather, for their cabin to be blocked. So like if I want to shoot their cabin, I have to go through all of their armor and their hovers before I start doing cabin damage. But then, if you actually get them from the side or anything like that, you can do so much cabin damage so fast. Alright, so we're good with you. I want to do some wires instead. Give me those badges. Even though it's straight up only 100 badges. Still, though, I actually wonder what is the most profitable mission to do right now if you win. I mean, there probably is a way to calculate that. Like, I just need to like get a straight-up bot that can actually do the calculations for me. Because that would save me so much more time. Yes, thank you, email, for notifying me of me going live like 1,700 damn times. Very cute of you. Thank you, Kanye. Let's see. And sorry if my internet or connection may be a little bit funky. For some reason, I'm getting indicators from YouTube that it's just like, oh yeah, your connection's dying. Fucking why is Charter Communications or Spectrum or whatever the fuck they're called fucking up my service right now, dropping balls. I wouldn't be surprised. They're like the only internet provider in this area. Fucking hate it. I swear, at some point, these ISPs are going to be broken up again, and large corporations are going to be broken up again. Because so many aspects of industry are monopolized to an unholy extent. To the point, I actually wonder if competition is even really a thing in this industry. Because in most instances, if you're a competing company that's actually likely to make a dent in any area of any of these mega corporations, you know, profits or whatnot, they'll just either straight up buy you when you go public and destroy you, or absorb you, or some other weird miscellaneous thing where they just steal your patents and then just make whatever the fuck you make cheaper. I mean, it is a pretty effing common thing. I mean, didn't just Google buy Fitbit for like some couple $1 billion? Yeah, you know, I should probably wait to go out there. Paul Rudd, what the fuck are you doing out here? Oh, and Hellgeeks is getting bumped right in there. Ooh, nice! We actually got a Mandrake out here. What a cutie batootie. You know what? I'm actually gonna go for the Equalizer build. And we have someone with a effing Typhoon. Really? Here, let me help you with that. And the dude's just straight up ramming Andy. You're doing good there, buddy. I appreciate you. You're very cool. Hey, oh yeah, he's already beamed. It actually is funny. You see a lot of these builds that are rocking around with like 1,500 bumpers. But it's like, I understand it's meant for survivability and contact damage and ramming or whatnot. But don't they realize just how much power score that adds? Like, 3 or 4 bumpers added to the front of your car doesn't give you any durability bonus and adds like 700 power score. It's a fuck ton. Hey, what's up there? How you doing? Ooh, and he has the hot rod for extra reload speed. Cute, cute, cute. So I'm not quite sure how much power you need for them, but you probably don't need that much. Gucci gang. Yeah, there we go. We can see him all the way in the back. We'll see whether or not that howitzer can see us. I'm guessing exactly 0 chance. So if I'm guessing, he's probably a huntsman with that cabin on and 2 wheels. And that's probably it. I mean, it is a lot of damage. I mean, if you can hit somebody with one of those shots square in the head, especially at this lower power score, you can do so much damage. But it looks like he has a chameleon module on. Cute. He didn't even get us? I don't think so. Yeah, so there's no way now I'm going to be able to catch him by the time those guys get there. Dude's just going to typhoon him once and instantaneously gone. Ooh, umbrella. Come on, just give me the 150 points. That's all I desire. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, now I can die happy. Let's say I kill stole like crazy that round. Beautiful. I'll say that actually looked like it was going to be a bad fight at first because all of them had the bot advantage there like crazy, but apparently not. Apparently not. Star, star, cause you're my star. Star, star. Honestly, you know what? I imagine... I mean, considering how great Bethesda is and Jeremy Soule is with orchestral music, they could probably easily release like a Elder Scrolls inspired album, and that shit would probably still slap. Would probably slap. I think it's still working. Oh yeah, and there's people apparently complaining about the fact that Equalizer can now shoot through walls. Interesting. I mean, I would care about that if the Equalizer was a good weapon. But the issue is the Equalizer right now is still just god-awful. I mean, for PvE, absolutely fantastic. PvP, is that even really an option? Maybe I should give this a try. I'm on Lambo. Wanna flex like me? Yeah, it also lowers my power score considerably. Yeah, that's right. Because I don't have all those fenders on there guarding its ass. Lads and lasses, I give you Falmer Blood Elixir. Can you tell I've listened to this thing way too many times? Because I've listened to this way too many fucking times. In moments. Magical incantations. Falmer Blood Elixir. Falmer Blood Elixir. Oh, so that should be decent fire angles. Let's see. That's actually really good. Does that even go through the car? Yeah, I mean, technically it doesn't because it shoots from the top. But damn, is that really close. That's nice, though. That's nice. So I'll have to try you out, then. You're probably going to be decent, then. And it's nice and low to the car, so it actually has fairly good coverage. And then we still have the caucus up front, but of course we have to... Let's see, why do I make the aura right-click? So I think that'll work out nicely. Main reason for that, I can bring people out of stealth and I double the damage of my caucus, plus my allies. We'll see how that turns out. That actually strangely reduced my power score considerably. But it's just because those fenders are so Absolutely massive. I could actually add more weight to this, to be honest. And the aura actually does have some impressive firing time on it still. Yeah, see though, I love that stats on that thing. It's amazing. And the fenders in there too guard it so nicely. I mean, you could do like a reverse one of these small tank side treads, but I feel like this actually does kind of better. Because I feel like it guards it from the side way better. And doesn't really obscure like the firing angles for it very much. Yeah, you can't do like a direct side shot, but you can get pretty close. I mean, usually I'm not firing from the side to begin with, and usually not directly next to me. That my caucus can't fire that far down either way. Yeah, so if I have more low profile build, it might work. Like if I was using a bear cabin. Yeah, but I don't mess with that. Although I could. Armor track, bear cabin, throw caucus on top. Fenders around that business. Be a very small, compact build, but damn, would it be beefy. Especially with the armor track, you can keep the caucus on the frame, essentially. Add on bumper or two. Coat it with armor. You'd be solid. Is it going to come for me? I say he probably doesn't want to fuck with me. Nice. And see, the support aspect to it is always nice too. Because allowing your allies to take or do double damage to somebody is always good, especially if they're beefy like this dude. Like, that takes him out so much faster. And I'm still mostly support with thanks to the shield. Oh. See, the dude's still out of my range, even with the radar. That's why that 5% optimization of range that you can get with the fusion is always so good for that. It's like another 10-20 meters on the building. And at that point, you could shoot halfway across like the majority of maps. Come on there, I want to fight. My caucus wants to eat some booty. And let's say, look at their team that was full of high DPS and high strength bots. Let's see, we can try beefing them out some more here. But I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Oh, I see, yeah, now he's feeling angry. Ah, fuck. No, I don't have any guns too. Fuck off there, hippies. Ah, now it's harpoon too, and I was like, interesting, it can't really move very much. It must have been de-wheeled too severely. Nope, he just had a scanner. Cute little weapon, though. Get beamed. See, that's the hard thing. If you get a team that has a shenanigans load of bots that are all cannoneers, especially the high-strength ones, it's really, really hard to kill them. It's, like, stupendously hard. Because those bots, just by pure virtue of the fact they have some high-strength guns, have, like, an effective HP pool that is way higher than, say, if you have another team full of, like, those shotgun rammers, or, like, the one that's a mixture of Junkbow and Spectre. Like, those ones are absolutely awful, but then the cannon bots have pinpoint accuracy, high damage, Colossus engines. I mean, they can pump out some damage, do it pretty consistently, as well as distract the enemy team massively due to their thick HP wall. I mean, it's like facing those Whirlwind and Reaper bots in, like, PvE. Like, if you face Scavenger, holy shit, those ones with jawbreakers and, like, coated in plate armor. You need to realize, in normal mode, they have the same HP, it's just reduced to a Whirlwind instead of a Reaper, but holy shenanigans, is their HP pool still high. It's actually probably even higher, because to make up for the emptiness of the armor packs, they probably just shove more crap in there. And Jesus, they can absorb like 10 or like 2,000 damage easily. Especially if they start, you know, turning and doing a lot of maneuvering. Then at that point, you're just kind of like, fuck, I just gotta sit here and eat this. Hey, 5.7. I've been D-ranked again. Nice. I'm not sure what else I could do for a build like this to make it more prominent. I mean, maybe for like the ease of use, I could add on Bigfoots to make it faster. Bigfoot dude is still distracting the living shit out of them. Looks like we got some drone build coming in. Is going to be the Felchen. I mean, there's just one dude by himself. And that's always going to be a prime target. Oh, and you're graded near too. Cute. How about we get rid of that? And go ahead and flush him out. Because the other dude's going to be reloading for a hot second. And see, it's always kind of nice too, because by having the caucus, you also have the ability to get like a free reticle on your target. So you know where to shoot at all times. And it's super easy to see. In a way, it's kind of like having a free aimbot. Especially if you have radar, then you like basically penetrate through the walls and see where it's at. But I don't think... Actually, can you shoot through like small environments? Can you like shoot through walls with an 88 Executioner? Because it says it can penetrate up to like 8 units or 8 meters with a single bullet. So, I mean, if you're punching through like basically a wall that is sheet metal, like you should be able to go through that no problem. You gotta go on point, my dudes. Yeah, see, more fucking wasp. My wheels, though. I think you get rid of my steering wheels. Now, is it a Bastion cab? It is. What a cutie patootie. Fuck, I didn't get on the point either. Yeah, see, they all have explosion damage. It's either explosion damage or Goblin with Bastion on Goliath. Like, I swear that's the only thing I see at this power score. Cannons, Wasp, Goliaths, Goblins. Everything else does not really exist unless you're one of the people who are like, yeah, I want to try something different, and I also don't mind losing. Otherwise, get bent. Enjoy the free failures. It's all you need. Oh, well, at least it's still something. I will say, though, hopefully that Aura is actually doing more to actually help out. I wouldn't mind doing like a pure support build where like you walk around with those Aegis shields that are like massive, because those would be great towards choke points. Like absolutely perfect for choke points. Haven't messed around too much with them though. Yeah, let's see. Can I just like zoom out on that? I could. Sweet. Looks mighty nice. And I'm just thinking, they have them in here. They're like a really weird niche in the module that no one uses. Is it considered a weapon? Where the fuck are you? No, it's not in there. Where is it then? I must have missed it in the previous tree. But it's basically that one that's like the epic tier one that has 8 charges or something like that. Not unlimited, but damn, does it give you a large, large shield. That basically at any choke point you can just lop down, absorb a crap ton of damage, and be able to kill easily. Especially during that like Raider map, it'd probably be really nice to have. I say it actually might be more advantageous for that Whirlwind dude to be pointing his cab the other way while firing behind him. Because that way, as soon as he gets counterfired, he can just beeline it straight out of there. Because I'm pretty sure you're only allowed to do like 20% speed when going the other direction. Ooh, that's fucking rough. Oof. Yeah, fuck off there, Wasp. All you gotta do is turn your ass around. It ain't that fucking hard. Yeah, you see it? Goddamn. Those things reload so fast. I'll just help this dude instead. One demolition point. Thank you. I feel accomplished. Fuck it. And he's got Fafnir's too. Cute. I'm not even sure why you're running away at that point. I say you're just straight up gonna lose. I said those explosions weren't so damn good. I feel like it would at least be a little bit more balanced. But literally get a Harpy cabin, get co-driver skills, get fusions, get whatever the fuck you want, and damn can you make any of those builds work. Hell, I want to try to get a Harpy cabin with triple rapier at some point, and I want to see how bad that thing is. And by bad I mean good, because you have to remember, 20% extra explosion radius on a weapon with unlimited ammunition and spamming potential. I mean, just beautiful. I left it goes on their neck. She got me sunshine. I can't stand all disrespect. I just want to hear Count Chocula fucking rap that at some point. It gets some fat beeps about some side hoe he brought along, giving him hickeys and whatnot. I feel like, oh, that'd be such beautiful contrast. It'd give me whiplash, but amazing, nonetheless. Comrade Tiki is replying. I'm actually curious if the moderator on Discord is actually going to say, potentially. Oh, that would be amazing. I want to see what his explanation is. Like, I don't give a shit, like, personally, because I don't buy that stuff. I mean, I bought the Woody thing, but in terms of, like, ethical concerns, it's not really that bad. I know that it's cheaper than buying them individually, but I'm pretty sure the pack originally cost like $25 as the main selling point. I mean, did they just reduce the overall price, or did they actually increase it? I mean, still, it's cheaper and cheaper, which is always good to have. But I was just wondering if they're trying to do some, like, deceptive marketing advertisements. Because I know those motherfuckers know what they're doing. Like, even if they're not consciously thinking about it, they're knowing it's like, oh yeah, we're doing that because it actually makes it look like it's a better deal. It's like, I don't think anyone there is going to do the extra step. Yeah, fuck out of here. No chameleon for you. Pure devastation. Oh, fuck. Come on. The official statements. There we go. Is that a mammoth cannon? How the fuck does someone like that bring a gun like that down here? Oh, get the fuck over here. Oh, you bitch. Hey, Typhoon dude again. That's it with power score. Only 5,200. I say I tried my best, but there's only so much I can do against cars surrounded by 500 HP guns. Literally. Actually, I wonder if that actually is effective side armor. Just using up straight up guns like that as armor. I mean, it's pretty good with the Caucasus because they're nice and voluminous and Take up 300 durability, but damn do they have port weight ratios. Oh yeah, and see, he's beamed. Bye-bye. Interesting. That explosion radius on that gun must suck if you're having a hard time. Because I remember hitting with the... See, it was the mammoth or the little boy. I think it had massive explosion radius. It's like every time I shot a car, I got a cabin hit. Alright. She was the bind the bundle is cheaper than... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I understand that. Well, I was just wondering back before its sale, wasn't the original price of the pack 25 USD? Like, I understand the effect of the I was just wondering. Hopefully, we'll see. Alrighty then. I'll say, I swear it was $25, and then each individual item was $5. But I guess I'm just misremembering. That is also true. Discounted is not on sale. Okay. I mean, don't they use the same terminology for when they have a sale? Shit, that's right. I can't really see it right now. But I swear, don't they use the term discount to also say it? Because it holds such a $29 value. Well, I mean, the pack itself originally costs... Am I trying to remember him? Like, the original pack only cost like $30 for every individual part. I mean, that's still expensive, because for $30, this game gives you just 5, like, just slap-on skins for a car. But then if you spend $30 in a game like League of Legends, you get a comprehensive skin that has its own music, its own voice acting, its own animations, its own particle effects, its game-wide effects. I mean, just look at DJ Sona. That thing costs $30. But DJ Sona comes with some dank features that make it an absolutely interesting value proposition for those who are interested in things like that. But damn. In this game, $30 gets you like, what, 5 fucking skins? 6 fucking skins? For parts that you're never going to use? Let's say, unless you're like a Quantum or a Trucker Cab hardcore person or a Jawbreaker Cab person, does not make much sense to really get any of these. Especially considering it'd be kind of hard to mesh any of the parts with it. T-Rex Run, though, looks pretty sweet, and so does Lucifer. I mean, the only one I've seen this one... I've only seen, like, one person use this before. Literally, those packs probably have, like, 30 purchases worldwide. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was only, like, 30 purchases worldwide. Probably would take a lot more people to actually get it. But one second, I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. We'll be continuing this in 2 seconds. Alright. Thank you for being patient. Beautiful. Let's see if Comrade Tiki still responded more on the Yield Discord. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, no. It only responds. Oh, I guarantee you, the reason why they're doing that quote-unquote discount thing or giving it that tag is so that people see it as a explicit sale, and then are more likely to buy it. But then they still realize that the value proposition, even if that item is a quote-unquote discount, is still absolutely terrible. I mean, unless they're going to plan on releasing those old CK skins as purchasable items, I don't think anyone's really going to give two flying fucks about that section of the store. And it's strange, too, because it's a section of the store that would be more morally justifiable and more, or rather, less, like, scungy to a lot of people. Because a lot of people don't want to buy an advantage or a boost in this game because they find it to be but then that's like literally the only option they have. They can only buy things that make their game go faster or give them an edge, at least in some viewpoint. Like, you can only get premium, or you can buy packs, or you can buy coins. CK skins, yeah, there's a few of them, but they all look like meh at best. especially considering their earlier work, which looks way effing better. I'm not sure why they haven't tried to push that mode. Especially considering that would be something that's easily doable. Like, making skins for items without having to change the physical models or the actual boundaries of the models. Like, it probably would take less than a week to develop a good skin. Easily. Why they haven't decided to do anything about it is beyond me. I mean, considering their team is only 8 people, their designer is probably already tied up making shit for the Kinesh Riders event. So they probably just literally do not have enough resources to do it. I mean, they could still probably make something. Ahoy! What's up, Jackie? How you doing again? What's this game? This game is Ye Olde Crossout. The one game I play pretty damn consistently. Alright, let's move out of that hot fire mess. You can basically think of it as like a Mad Max with... Ooh, God. Dude got decked. But you can think of it as like a Mad Max with... I guess you have the ability to build your own car. And then you got like hovers and spider legs, and it's like Mad Max and the future combined into one glorious child. No! Don't you dare strip me! The panda is back. Aye. The panda is always here. In one way or another. In your hearts, in your minds, in your spirits. And sometimes actually streaming. I do occasionally do that too. Interesting. Yes, little boy, I appreciate your tenacity. But I'm not sure if you're going to be able to save us. Hey, he's actually got fused ones too. Nice. He's committed. He's committed. I mean, the thing is, his guns are probably better than the majority of the guns out there. That, and look at it. The dude is running 100 kilometers an hour. That's nice. Oof. He's doing his good. He's doing his good to strip. He's trying his absolute damnedest. But being swarmed, he can't. He definitely could have styled on that Goliath build for ages. Ooh, but I don't think I've ever actually had a build in PvP that actually went 100 kilometers an hour. I feel like every single build I have is always a slow as truckin' chonker as can be. And like every time, it's like, okay, gotta make a caucus, gotta use a jawbreaker cabin, gotta use these large tires, and it's like, yep, I'm going a solid 5 kilometers an hour right now. Boy, look out for me. Or at least try to. Well, actually, probably a speed bump. Fuck, are people yelling? Five kilometers an hour, boy. Is a nice solid walking pace at that point. Although, just a quick disclaimer though, at some point I may have to go away for like 10 minutes and make some chili for tonight's dinner. It shouldn't take me that long. All I gotta do is dice up some onions, dish out a couple of spices, saute that brother trucker, and then we should be Gucci gang. Even my grandmother walks faster. You know, I wouldn't doubt that by any means, but if she gets a little bit slow, by all means, she can hold on to the included handlebars, or we can get a Skinner and just drag her along. Sure, it may be a war crime, but you know what? All for the glory of the communist state. All for the glory. Pink behemoth, yet he is decidedly not pink. And drag her along. You see, it's all okay. We're just taking Grandma for a ride. She wanted to go out to the Apple Fair today. She's gonna have herself a little bit of pumpernickel. All we do for Granny these days. Oops, sorry about that cricket build. I don't mean to hurt you. You're a precious angel. And this dude's also cockblocked. Aw, oh, damn it. I wanted to help out a little bit. I'll still take it though. 500 points. Plus another 200 from this. Hell yeah. So we're doing good. We technically got one more kill ahead of them. Plus we got a lot of capturing on B. So as long as we can still pressure them off, we're going to be good to go. But Steven is being a hoe. Alright. Just keep backing up. Oh yeah, and his face is already gone. You know, honestly, if I actually probably let him stay cloaked, he actually would probably not be too effective there. Ah, fuck. There we go. Just stay right there. Beautiful. And C's getting captured. That's fine. I say they're kind of donezo. Although, okay, good, we're capturing A, so they're definitely going to have to come after us if they want to win. Alright, so he's going to die. Rush him! Oh, I think we got this. Right now I'm capturing up B. It looks like they have given up capturing C. There we go. There we go. And he's still left off point. Nice. Nice. See, look at that. Easy peasy stuff there. I'll say I've been paddywhacking wins and defeats back and forth for a hot second now. This build is not very effective. I only got like a 50% win chance on this build. But to be fair, this build is not a carrier, so it's not like I can easily sway the odds in my advantage. I'm not like somebody who's using a hover wasp build or a hover cricket build or a hover double judge build that could easily carry a game if he just plays right. Like, no. Nah, son. I'm here to support with my cock and my aura. And somehow it occasionally works. It surprisingly occasionally works. I don't get it. But that double damage plus that constant pressure from a gun that does like 30 damage somehow works. Somehow works. I actually did see someone earlier today walking around in a hover build with 2 caucuses on a wyvern cavern. Actually, first time I've seen something like that. I wonder if at all. Like, I don't remember the last time I see a hover caucus build. Because to brawl in a caucus build in a hover is something else. Because the thing is, you gotta be able to protect those guns like... Or not the guns, but your hovers like crazy. Your guns will not give out. Those things have 300 HP per. But as to whether or not you could still fly and keep everything down, that's a completely different question. I don't blame you, Nicholas. It is a very scary ramp. He's had to tiptoe around the whole thing. None of that, please, there, sir. Oh, and I think one of his guns is already gone. There we go, and he's already gotten splashed. Everyone back up, back up, back up. Scary. You see, even with all of that damage, I still have my guns. Nice. You see, Aura's got 200. My Cautious got 300. This boy cannot be stripped. I legit have more durability with these weapons than if I was to use like a legendary machine gun. I think one of those is meant to be our teammates. About that boss shit. Ha. Ha. She's the killer. I'm flexing. Whoosh. Got him. Nice. Ooh, and dodged. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, fuck. You see, you don't need to do anything here. Ooh, fuck. Don't you dare hurt me. Although, to be fair, the front end of my cabin is actually probably, like, the best place right now. Nice! Yeah, because I still had my bumpers up there. And that dude's crippled. Wah-wah. Nice. Yeah, see, like, the 88 dude somehow survived. Nice, and he actually got 900 points, too. For a guy that was crippled, he strangely got a lot of points. But I can't imagine. Double 88 must do so much. Literally probably takes off half of someone's HP at this power score. Because you have to remember, most people at this power score are either using like a Jawbreaker or a Growl Cabin. And at that point, at best, you have either 1500 HP to like 700 HP. So if you're doing like 600 damage a shot, and you might explode barrels, you could probably reasonably kill someone in one shot. Ooh, especially if you have lances. Those bad boys hurt right now. Like, take one lance to the side of my face and I'm basically dead. I'll say the only time I'm really safe is if the lances hit directly behind me or directly in front of me. Because at that point, the lances just kind of like take off an unnecessary armor, as opposed to like going to the side where it directly hits my fuel barrel and cab and just explode like confetti. Let's see how these aspect prices are doing today. Still cheap as hell. Although, strangely, there are more buy orders for aspects right now. I actually wonder if people are starting to wake up to the potential benefits of investing in aspect. I say, if you want to earn some easy money, I say if you have the capital, you could probably invest into Fat Mans and aspects right now. And you can probably earn a bunch of money whenever they get rebalanced. Because in their current state, aspects and Fat Mans are not really terribly viable. So, you might actually be able to get away with... Ooh, yeah, I'm just going to go for A. Fuck this. Yeah, no, just take A, because otherwise we may have a difficult time here. Yeah, just keep moving, chunkies. Keep moving. Yes, and we actually do have someone who might be getting beamed by an impulse drone right now. Let me save you. No, you've tipped over. Here, let me get this heinous fiend off you. Etom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Did he just explode on me? Oh, come on. I could have gotten an assist there. I didn't even realize he was exploding. He's just like, ah, shit, I see the caucus build again. I might as well kill myself. Out of here, boy. Don't you dare touch me. I have social anxiety. Beautiful. Is that another goblin build? That would be. Oh, and he's got a radiator on there, too. Boy looking mighty thick. Okay. What about Emily? Yes, I'm not quite sure what the aspect or the equalizer dude is doing. Let me push him somewhere a little bit more advantageous. Oh, come the fuck on. Where are you going? Woo! Oh! come on. Oh, it was so close from killing him. I was like, if I could just get a couple more cabin hits off on him. Because I was able to shoot his Tau down. So close, so close. Yeah, we were kind of being, though, at the fight because half our bots went to one team, half went down to base. And then you just had a brawl in the back of the fight, which ended up killing us. Honestly, the only time rushing A worked is when capturing only took a second. Like, back when capturing could be done in, like, 30 seconds, that was so easy. So easy back then. Sure, also really abusable, and teams often didn't fight each other, but that's a different story entirely. Still pretty good, though. Let's see, how are my Christmas trees, though, doing? Argue right, I have no idea what that means. Doodle-doodle-doo, don't want the frostbite. I want the other one. I'll say, is no one using that anymore? I always thought that was like a super cool tree design, too. Yeah, from the forest. Yeah, look at this bad boy. People are selling this thing in mass. But honestly, this thing is badass. And it's only 120 coins. And if a couple of those people actually sell, it'll be down to like 110 coins a piece. This thing is uber cheap. Wouldn't mind having that at all. My ankle is cracking in a million places. Does not sound healthy. It is uber cheap. What do you mean? Absolutely fabulous. Only 100 coins? I mean, I come back from the days when, like, legendary accessories used to cost, like, some 400 or 500 coins. Something absurd. Oh, boy's running. Yeah, so this dude's just good here for some free points. Gone like confetti. To be fair, though, 3 drones kind of overpowered in this instance. Because those things legit only have like 500 HP. You see, you gotta like that little dude, though. He's basically just a little bit of weenie. I mean, one cannon shot and the entirety of his car is kind of gone. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be. It just sounds demented. Oh, they got those little rattlers. Let me make you happy. I'll say, can you actually push me? That was actually kind of faster than what I was driving at. So do you only have 1 life? Yeah, in this mode, it's team deathmatch, and you only have 1 life. After that, you gotta wait until next round. You can kind of think of it as like a CSGO, almost. Oh, you only have like 1 goblin, too. Nope. But look at that. There's 3 of these builds. Holy shit, that's a lot of goblins. Just keep them confused. Keep them confused. I see, it kind of helped out for them. I see how good this is. 1v3, let's go. He's got this. Even though he's crippled and he's just a drone that's kind of stuck in the wall right now. Get him, boy. Okay, now. Got it. Yeah, sure, he may have no guns, but I believe in his tenacity. Boy's got spirit. Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. I don't think we won that. We won that in spirit, at least. Oh, yeah, damn, the reputation bonus is gone now. Oof. I'll say we used to have that 50%. And that was so nice. I was actually making progress towards my faction, actually, kind of nicely. We're almost there. Just like another 100,000, less than 100,000 reputation. And we're level 15, boys. Max level, last train plow, plus the portrait. Gooch. And there's no prestiging that we have to do in order to get the other stuff. Access to hard raids. Do I have to get to level 5 with you to do that? What about what with you? What do I get with you if I get up to a high enough level? No. I just need to get to level 5 in any faction to do hard raids. Okay, I didn't know they put that in. But I guess that makes sense. There was people going into hard raids with only like 4k power score, and it's like, you sure about that? You sure you want to test God in such a brazen fashion. Because most certainly you will fucking test him. Gotta love it. Although, to be fair, there's actually people who've been calculating like the success rate, time to farm, time to complete, and rewards for hard missions at various power scores. And it turns out the lower your power score at a hard mission, generally the faster you can complete it, because the cars you get are often weaker, less powerful, less damaging, and faster to kill, most importantly. So if you just get like a car that's like pure DPS, you can actually go through that pretty lickety-split. Kind of actually want to try that. Just like do some like absurd cord build on like a humpback cabin or something. And honestly, it probably would work. Ooh, especially if I could do like cords plus an equalizer. Or not cords and equalizer, cords and an aura. Oh, that'd be good. Because at that point, you just get like a radiator. Ooh, I could see that working. I might have to bind the cords to a different key than the aura. So just like get the aura on keybind like that, and then just do burst fire with the cords. That actually probably work out real easily. I think we already got this though, because we already have command of 2 points. And they've already lost 3 people versus 1. And that's a hard-ass comeback unless someone can get stripped instantaneously. Good job there, boys. I only need the 200 points anyway to get my wires. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Oh, yeah, and they're too distracted to capture beam. Dank. See, not even a single shot fired. But still get my 11 wires. Yeah, see, look at that. Doesn't really change. Victory here with 1,000 points or victory with 200 points. Still gets me my around 11 wires. I could do that. I do have these rapiers here. These rapiers on a low power score build. Ooh, they're nice. I could put it on top of this step spider here. And damn, do they hurt. Do they hurt. So get that. No radar. Just 3 of those rapiers. No coolers. Couple of tires. Fire from the backdrop. Oh yeah, you can make that work. Only downside is you'd be highly vulnerable to counter sniping and stripping. But it wouldn't be too bad. It wouldn't be too bad. I'm trying to think. It actually might be more advantageous to go for something like a... Would a growl work? Because that's 11 energy. Okay, yeah. So that like a growl plus an ampere, 3 rapiers, and a radar detector. And that would work. But you can move fast to dodge. No. Well, yeah, that works out in most circumstances, but you'll still be very vulnerable to counterfire from other rapiers, rockets, cannons, scorpions. Take your poison, because those boys can still shoot very fast. They hurt a lot. Yeah, look at that. The dude actually shaves off his flag when he enters in the zone. Pretty cool. I say it makes sense, though. You don't want the thing obscuring your line of sight. Shoosh, 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 shoosh. I don't know what the fuck that even says. It is the French coming in here and stealing shit again. Yeah, same. Not quite sure if I want to go in there. I think I'm going to peel right back behind cover. There we go. Just stay right there. Ooh, peel back slightly. There we go. And I say, taking off the aura ain't the dangerous part. It's the cocks that does the damage. He tried, though. Yeah, so there's a dude with a triple rapier build going on. He knows what's up. That weapon's been buffed so many times, though. I'm actually surprised people don't utilize it more effectively more often. Because if you had a scope on that build, it works so nicely. But then people do, like, the dumbest damn things with it. and go super close range with it. And I have no idea why. Literally, the rapier is meant for super long range. Keep firing. Distract him. Don't let me die. I am but a harmless. Oh, you again! You want to die? I'll still probably kill you with this. Yeah, you see, he's already quivering. As I just remember ramming the face into this dude, and he could not react effectively. Still 600 points. Is that good here? Yep, that's MVP with the team. That happens, though. That happens. So let's actually try a build like that. Let's try triple rapier. Now, so if I'm working with Growl, I probably don't need to actually make that heavy of a cabin. So then, a 6x4. Where's Growl at? Now, so I don't use this thing very often. Oh, good. It only needs to be a 6x4 too. Slap on the fuel barrels. Always slap these on. I guess we'll throw an ampere in the back to make it work. Do we have one? Yes, we do. So you go there. I'll probably need to put on another one of these. Doppler for sure. Just so they know where everyone's at. And then we'll go ahead and cover you up. Because this boy, super high chance of blowing up. Here we go. Just a little something, something. Ooh, that's 3 long, not too long. Do I have anything that's that long? Not really. However, I could slap on these things. Which then gives me really good access to put on some, like, buggy floors down here. Ooh, not really. Yeah, so I'm not going to make it too heavy. I mean, it's still going to be relatively light. Yoink, yoink. 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 Yeah, so that's still pretty fast. I mean, of course, we're going to be adding on more to it, but you get the idea of what we're trying to go for right now. I can probably peel that back a slight bit. And something like that. That always looks fresh. There we go. Something protect the front end. Troll bar. And let's go ahead and get this front hatch up there. Yeah, so that ain't too bad. And so now the weapons. So let's see. And we could try to do something like that. How can the driver see? With pure tenacity and hatred for the other team, hopefully. If not, why not? We'll give him some good eye insurance. Actually, I probably need to put that there. Oh, yeah. Does that way... Yeah, it stays on 2 parts there. And this way it stays on 2 parts here. And then... And then maybe something like that. Yeah, see, I saw it. My eyes are perfect. I'd look with my special eyes occasionally. Yeah, so let's try something like that. That seems more survivable. Yeah, It almost seems like it would fit on there. I was kind of hoping that I'd get like a fatter bar. Get some fat to beatsies. Yeah, okay, that seems pretty good. And then, of course, more side armor here to protect it. I'll say we're at a really low power score. This car ain't too... doesn't really overstate its welcome. Not by a long shot. Well, I could try something like that. Although I guess I could lessen that angle. Flop on something more like this. And then maybe something like that. Okay, no, we're at too much weight capacity. You know, I should have seen that coming. I said this boy was getting a bit chonky. Did I run out of parts? I did run out of parts. Of course I did. Let's go ahead and flop on you instead. Something a little bit protection in the back. Ah, shit. Too heavy. It's probably because I'm using these bars, and these things weigh 400 pounds apiece. Not terribly light. There we go. Something a tad bit more useful. And then let's see. I think a shock absorber is the next best option back here. So we'll go ahead and try that. And of course, we still need to get our flags in here. Gotta represent. And then, of course, our tactical logs for extra stability. I'm assuming it wants to be placed right there. Oh, it can't. There we go. Yeah! I love the logs. And, of course, the Rattler to spook them like crazy. I say, I kind of want to put it on that, though. Yeah. And then... Want to put on the row of headlights. Here we go. Yeah, so I made it pretty much as heavy as possible, but that's because I have nothing but the fattest wheels on here. Like, literally, could not probably get any heavier wheels on this thing. Go ahead and slap on some cursory skirt armor on here. There we go. A single brake light for, of course, complying with OSHA guidelines. Can you put spears on the back? If I had any. Nah, I got a bumper in case someone hits me from behind, but generally, if this car is going to get hit, it's dead. No, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. I think what I need to do, though, is protect these a tad bit more from the side. I mean, they're kind of protected already, but let's get them something more in there. Let's get an outer wall for this guy. Oh, that's right, because you're only... Yeah, you're 3 pieces long. So then you'd be well protected by some of the miscellaneous part that probably doesn't exist. Yeah, I say there's nothing you can really do to fix the squishiness of this car, since it's just kind of like an innate part of its design. I'm just trying to think if I can squeeze anything in there. But no, I think the fender blocks it. Yeah, no, let's just go for this part. This part looks better. Here we go. Slap that on there. relatively safe. And then maybe something from the bottom. And then from the back too. Yeah, say maximum weight, maximum speed, 100 kilometers an hour. Boy, we in this. No radiators, nothing else. It is pure firepower. And also partially aesthetic. It's kind of like a roamer's car. Like you just need that Fallout 4 or Fallout New Vegas song. I roam around the room. Yeah. 55 kilometers an hour. Not quite. This thing can hit up to a maximum of 110. So theoretically, if I run in a straight line long enough, this car will hit really effing fast speeds. Yeah, you see, it's good enough there. I mean, this thing is fast as fuck, boy. It's one of the few cars where it actually is fast. Which, for a sniping car, that probably makes sense. The support car always has an eye on the map. You know, say this car is not going to be running very much, though at least it shouldn't. It should be finding a good position really quickly and then sniping from there. And hopefully it can last a little bit in the brawl. I say this thing's coated in accessories, though. Some really cheap ones that gives it a very rough hone look. I mean, what is my power score? 4.7. Alright, I really shouldn't be at this power score. But who the fuck cares? I say, I probably should be with my team then. I like the song Country Road. So everyone loves that John Denver song. Although I don't think you actually play the John Denver one. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that, but I kind of did. Just had the dude take all of the shots. Yeah, see, look at how much damage this thing can do. Who the fuck is calling me right now? Sorry, 1 second. Damn it, son. Ah! I see, I was trying to multitask, but this brother trucker's like, oh, can you come do something for me right now? I need some assistance. I'm a very vulnerable child. It's like, alright, fuck it. Still, that's pretty good for a first game, though. Still 300 points. Still did pretty good. Still did a lot of damage. If I wasn't distracted, I probably would do more. That's the only downside is cannot do a lot of sustained damage. It's always burst damage. Unless you're using a Cyclone, which that business is deadly. Say I had a pure aesthetic build. So let me take a look here. It was one of my cars. So this one right here, it was... Did it have fuel barrels? Yep, it had a fuel barrel, cooler, radiator, and a cyclone. Very slow. But damn, was this thing powerful. It has some good HP. Not to mention some, like, great sustained damage. So if you wanted to just, like, mess with somebody, it was always good. But alright. I think I have to go get this person, so... I think I'll let the stream... I think I'll just let the stream go on for 15 minutes. We'll call it, like, a long BRB. And then we'll be right back, yeah. I actually gotta go get this fuckstick, so... You all take care for, like, 15 minutes. And we'll be right back. No raid? Well, no, because we're going to still be online, and I'll continue streaming for another... Actually, you know what? I probably will need to cook dinner after this, though. Fuck it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and actually raid somebody. Let's see. Who is streaming crossout right now? Let's see. Yeah, we got Tree Burgers, Afriking, Radio Kazi. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do Tree Burgers. I haven't done him in a hot second. Elsewhere. Palace. Oof. Or HB. Yeah, potentially. Let's see. Where is that integrated raid function? Oh, shit! Sparkplug is live. I didn't even realize that. Alright, let's go ahead and raid this boy. Ready to raid in 8 seconds. Everyone come and join me if you can, although I know there's only really 2 people in here, but that's still nice of you. Want to thank you all again for joining me. Let's go. Saint. Ooh. Let's fight.
Again, it's so good, but it's just not. And I want it to be good. Mechanics and Pendalis, welcome to the stream, guys. I was actually right about it myself. So how about we take this raid even further?
Look at that double raid. Fuck. That always seems to be me. Oh, well, I still appreciate that, though, and I still imagine he appreciates it, too. But I want to thank you all for joining me this evening. If you had fun, follow whatever platform is your favorite, YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, whatever the fuck is your favorite. There's also Discord. There's also social media links. That is also an available option as well. Other than that, I will see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.
Your car thing looks amazing. Okay, one more match. Fuck it. Okay.